How's it going, guys? Mad Glasses here. Today's video is going to be like some quick little tips and kind of like a tutorial, I guess. Just to help you out in your playthrough. Hopefully you guys survive longer than I can. Anyways, I was having a lot of crashing issues. So what I've done is go to graphics, change it to borderless, and whatever resolution you want or you're using. Can't tell the difference, but ever since I did that, my game stopped crashing on me. I really don't know what the issue was. I even updated my graphics card and it was still crashing. Well, anyways, yeah, if you're having that issue, try doing that. Hopefully it helps you. Alright, so good little tip. So in case like you're not paying attention to what your guys are doing or whatever, you're off, looking at something else, and your guy's getting some shit. Good little thing to know is hitting the space bar. Hitting the space bar pauses your game. That way you can, zoom to your people, look at the situation if something's going on and assess it however you need to. But it's a good little tip to know instead of like, you're going fast forward and you're not paying attention and then like, oh shit, my guy's in trouble. Where's the pause button? Hit the space bar. That's all you gotta do. That way it's a lot faster than, you looking for the pause button. You might miss it or whatever. It's just it's a lot more faster. Group running. Now, when you're traveling far distances, a lot of times your guys aren't going to be running the same speed. You see how Heft, she fucking dusted everybody. Like, she left everybody behind. She's quick as hell compared to everybody else. Oh wait, you know what? That's why. There we go. Let me try again. There we go. You see how everybody's kind of like starting to space out. Hobbs is getting left behind. You really don't want that unless you're confident your guys can handle themselves. But when you're early game, you want to stay in a group. So a good little thing to do is switch it over into group run, where you see like two little stick figures walking together. This keeps everybody running at the same exact speed. This way nobody gets left behind. In case something happens, you got all your guys there. You guys can hopefully take them out or run or something. This helps a lot. A good way to earn some easy money is to just mine stuff. And like, say if you're new to the area, you really don't know, what you can mine or even where the nodes are. What you can do is go down to the bottom right where it says prospect. You just hit it and they kind of give you the results of the area. Basically, it tells you pretty much a little bit of everything. So it tells you wind speed, the type of environment, the area size that you looked over, altitude, your whoever prospect tells you like their skill. I think the higher it is, I think it's just the bigger the area, I believe. I'm honestly not 100% sure. But this tells you right here on the resources what you can find in the area. You got your water, your fertility. This is like for when you're growing crops, stone, iron, copper. Copper, as far as I know, you get a lot more money for it. And then there's iron as well. Now, an easy way to find it, look at the little map. You see your little two dots. All you do is bring your camera, hover over it, unclick this, and just kind of look around. Boom, there's your copper. Same thing. Prospecting in. Same thing for like if you're looking for iron. Boom, right there. You just hover over it. Right there, there's your iron. Pretty simple. Now, when you're harvesting or mining for iron or copper or whatever, it tells you the quality. I'm not really sure. Because I don't believe they run out. Like I think it's unlimited amount. I believe. But the workers. This tells you how many people you can have mining at once. The more people you have mining, the better your efficiency will be. Your efficiency will be higher, and this is how many. This is your max. So if you have all three people working this little mine thing, you'll get a lot more iron ore faster. But it can only hold like 5 at a time, so make sure you have a guy with a backpack who can store it all or whatever. But yeah, this is an easy way to get some money. Or you can just looting people, but mining is probably a little bit better. For combat, what I like to do is maybe have like one guy focusing on blocking. Now, when you're having your guy on blocking, he's just pretty much just going to be blocking the whole time. It's pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, his blocking goes way up. Now, if I take it off blocking, you see how it goes back down? So you want your guy, and his dodging goes way up too. So he's going to be, say Hobbs is, for example, say he's off by himself doing something, and he gets jumped by some bandits or whatever. Now, obviously, he's not going to be able to handle it by himself. So, pause the game if you need to. Go to him. Put it on blocking, and he'll focus on blocking the whole time. That way, this gives you enough time, hopefully, to get your other guys who might be good at attacking over to him. You know what I mean? Like, that way he survives and he won't take as much damage. He probably still will take some damage, but not a lot. That way it gives him enough time to regroup or, get some reinforcements or whatever. Like, that helps a lot. Also, what I like to do, I don't really know if this works too well, but putting like a blocker on taunt, you can see the character will make himself offensive. So he's basically talking shit to the guy, whoever he's fighting against, in an attempt to draw more of the enemy to attack him. Using this enables your experienced and well-armored characters to draw trouble away from your more vulnerable characters. So basically, he can be a tank. That's what I like to do. I like to have a defensive guy set on blocking and set on taunting. Not range. You don't want range. But yeah, set on taunting. That way he's talking shit. He's aggroing a lot more people. And he can just focus on defense. And while your other guys are, smacking people in the back of the head and stuff. That's the little combo I like to do sometimes, depending on, if I have a good enough guy that can handle himself or who's well armored. That's just a little good tip for you guys. Hopefully you guys can use it. Also, if you guys if you have a person with a crossbow, make sure you set them onto range. That way they'll sit back and they'll just shoot. They'll constantly shoot people, if you have. I don't have one yet because I'm still pretty early game. But hopefully those little combat tips will help you guys. Building in this game is pretty easy. Wherever you want to build, hit this little button, the little hammer and nail, and this is your building tab. You will have some things available to you at the very start, but not much. This is pretty much basic. You have your little house, Now you see how it's blue? You can build it, but it's too close to a town. See, there's a town right there, so it's too close. Still too close. You really have to build pretty far. Now you see how it's red? You just can't. I think because I'm still too close to town. But if it's red, you can't build there. You need green. That's what you want. You want to build in green. I think for campfires, you're safe. You have a lot, closer distance. But what I like to do is build a campfire, and it doesn't cost any resources. That way you can, if you have raw meat on you, they'll cook it. That way, you can feed your guys, and hopefully you don't starve to death. And also, if you guys don't know where to buy some building stuff, show you guys real quick. My guys get over here. You want to look for either this building. There's another type of building too. I think it has like a saw, like a saw blade on the sign, I believe, and I think that's where you can buy building materials also. But this one has it too. You just go in there, talk to the shop guy, as usual, and you buy stuff from him. And you want to buy the building materials. These are your building materials. There are other things you might need to build different things, but building material is like probably your main number one thing you need. You can also make these yourself. But if you can't at the time, just buy some building. Just buy it. Also, what I just found out last night while I was playing, well, I found on like an old ass discussion or whatever, Steam discussion. You can freaking buy houses. I bought this little house, this little shack. So now I live in the town. I'm safe. I don't have to worry about bandits. I got my own guards. Like, I'm living life. Like, eventually I'm gonna move out, but this is good for like when you're first starting out and having your own town. A lot of times you get raided, and it sucks whenever your guys aren't that strong. You'll get moshed. And it's just terrible. But yeah, to buy buildings, all you have to do is click on the door, and if it's for sale, go down here and you just click on the money amount, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Of course, I don't have enough money right now, so. But that's all you have to do. Make sure, like my dumbass, I bought this little rinky-dink shack. Instead, I could have bought this one. I didn't know about this one. I didn't know it was for sale, so yeah, it's a lot bigger. All you have to do is just look around. Click on the doors. Sometimes they might not be for sale. I think there was only 3 buildings. Maybe no, not this one. Yeah, so you just click on the door, hit the little buy button, and that's it, and then it's yours. You can put stuff in it if you want. Now, to do research, you're going to need a small research bench. Now, once you have one built, of course, you're going to need your building material. And you just go to where, like I said, you go to either, it's auto-saving, either go to this guy, or there's another shop with the saw blade on it. I'm not really sure exactly where it's at. It's not in this town, but there's another, building place or whatever. Go to that, get your materials, build your research bench. Now also, while you're building stuff, I think if you have more people on it while you're building something, it builds a lot faster. So you don't have to have just one person just building it. You can have multiple people doing it if you have more people. Now to learn stuff, go to your show research. These are all different types that you can learn. Now there's a lot more stuff once you get higher tier research benches, but you know, since I'm still level, like the basic level of research, that's all you really need, you know, until you get higher in level. But yeah, you just go to whatever you want to learn, and if you like, all right, let's do this one. Well, get some information. So all right, so like, say I want to do makeshift walls. You go down here, and it's like, oh, why is it red? Well, go down here, and it tells you the amount costs 2 books. 2 little, these things right here. These little research artifacts or whatever, you need however many it says. So I only have 1, but I need 2 of them. So you just go try to find one, try to buy one wherever. This guy sells them too, but you can probably find them other places. Now, make sure before you start doing the research, you have to have it inside the machine. So you can't have it like in your guy's inventory and you're wondering why it's not working. It has to be in the actual inventory of the research bench. Once you have it inside the research bench, then you're able to learn, you know, whatever you want to learn. See, it tells you like how long it's going to take. Some things have different requirements. Like if I want to learn like wheat straw farming, I need 2 wheat straws and then also 2 books. I don't need any other requirements besides that. Like the cactus farming, you need 2 cactuses and also 2 books. And plus I need the requirements wheat straw farming. So I need to learn wheat straw farming before I can even learn the cactus farming. That's pretty much how the research goes. It's pretty easy. Like once you understand like, oh, I need this or I need the books, it's pretty easy. No jobs. I'll do jobs real quick. Now I'll click this. Alright, so in order to do jobs, you click on the person that you want to do whatever job, and you click on the item. Like say I want this guy mad, I want him to do research all the time. So you right click on it, boom. Now this is like the list of jobs that he's going to be doing. You can do, oh, I don't want to go to sleep. But yeah, you can just click on stuff and he will have like a list of things to do. I believe sometimes it's kind of tricky to mess with, because you need like, say if like you have a guy mining, like he'll stop mining until like the inventory of the whatever you're mining is empty, because you can only have like 5 ores and whatever, you know, some things have like a max limit you can have within it, if that makes any sense. So like I said before, like if I'm mining stuff, like for mining, you got like a 5 item. What is this? Haven't mined that one yet. Let me go over this one. See how it has like the output? Like this thing will only hold 5 of them. So if you have a guy's job set to miner or mining this particular copper, he's only going to do it until it's filled up. Now, if I had like a storage item, storage chest next to it, then I can select that too, and he'll put things in it. He'll put the copper or whatever items in it also. That way he'll keep on mining. If that, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. What else? What I like to do, because I got a small group, I like to have one person set as a medic. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but I just always do it. You hold shift button and you left click, and now this person will be forever a medic until you tell them otherwise or whatever. So you hold shift and left click. That's all you gotta do, and they'll forever be a medic. So if somebody gets injured, they'll stop what they're doing and they'll go over there and heal them automatically. So that way you don't have to worry about it too much. If you want, you can set everybody to medic. I just usually keep one person, but it's probably smarter to do multiple people. Yeah, that's all thing I can think of right now. I'll try to do like a part 2. So if you guys know any other tips, let me know in the comments. That way I'll look them over real quick, and then I'll make a part 2 to this. Or yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys can think of anything else, just let me know. Hit the like button, if you like the video. Share so more people know about these tips. That hopefully this helps at least one person out. And subscribe to see more, because I'll be doing more Kenshi in the future. Doing another Kenshi video after this. If you watched my last video, you know I got captured by damn slave traders, so I gotta try to figure out how to escape from that shit. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. You guys have a good one. Peace.